You are now listening to the Let's Be Frank podcast.
I'm about to talk my shit. Huh?
move your arm off the armrest, didn't it? Like, you understand? See, my mum don't backhand you. Like,
Whilst you're driving.
But then again, I think it's a culture thing as well. I feel like I don't really see, although I do know some Nigerians.
Who was filming that?
Yeah, that's why I thought, is it real?
Rude. The brethren.
Is it like,
who was actually filming?
because the girl was boning out like she was gonna go, like she was doing, you know, when you're mad and you want to fight, like she was doing all that. I was thinking, I don't know, I can't do
I couldn't
that.
be.
I can't even do that for an adult.
If anyone
Me too.
disrespected
If
my
my
parents,
husband tries it,
then I go for
I can't do it.
I couldn't do it.
Okay, so that's the question.
'Cause I'm not
I asked you.
disrespectful.
So that's the question I ask you, because as ladies, because we've looked at it from this perspective. Or like, as a man, you can't chat to my mum. Obviously, my mum knows she's not my wife. So there's certain places she's got to hold her mouth as my mother, innit? She can give her opinion, but that's it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just direct to you. It's not
Just direct to
Yeah,
you. You're not going to voice it.
Or not in front of her.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, as a female,
Yeah.
you pull up to pick up your boyfriend and you got your dad in the car. Are you going to tell your dad jump in the back?
Never.
Nope.
But-
Daddy, sit down there.
Okay, but all these women that are doting, that love their dad and daddy's girls and was it girl dad or whatever, like, cool. Ain't there some things that, you know, those girls that run to daddy for everything?
Just like mummy's boys.
Why is that not frowned upon? But boys running to their mum.
It's frowned upon.
I mean, if I was in that situation,
I think they're
personally,
both wrong.
I would most probably get out the front seat for my man to drive and sit in the back. That's what I would do. I would never expect.
I wouldn't even expect.
No, I wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
My dad's not going in the back. Why would my dad get up out of the front seat to go in that? What?
Even the way I am, the only people I think that can
Yeah,
ever go
it's
to the
wild.
back for my man or my friends, my sister and brother, cousin, even my uncle, aunt, I will not expect them to go to the back
No.
Okay, see,
for my man.
I'm a bit weird. I'm madly weird, innit? Like,
No, my friends
whoever's
will
in
go
the
to
front
the back
seat,
for him.
depending on, like I said, unless you're my mum or an elder, whoever's in the front seat's in the front seat, innit? Like, if I pull up with someone in the front seat,
Yeah, you can't tell them to get
you're not
out.
gonna tell them to get out. Like, even me, as a man, I won't tell my brethren, as a guy, jump in the back, bro.
Why?
No.
I'll be so upset. Like, what?
No, but there's man, correct me if
I'm
I'm
your
wrong,
girl.
there's man that do
I
it.
wouldn't be
There's
this
man that do it.
with
There's
you.
man that check man in the front. Bruv, jump in the back.
Yeah, why not?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm shotgun, jump in the back.
Yeah,
Do you get me? There's man that pull that card. I thought that's wrong.
Nah, bro.
Do you get me? But there's some man that will say, no, I'm older, or I'm a bad man for you, or I'm the one that makes the
I'm
money,
not
jump
gonna
in the
lie.
back and real.
I am someone that automatically presume that the passenger seat is mine. But I wouldn't expect, if someone's already in the front seat, I wouldn't expect them to get up and go into the back.
You know that's a
Do you know
long,
one thing
you
about
know
me?
that's a long trip, innit?
Yeah,
Getting
it
out.
is.
So,
Taking off
you know
the
what time to get
seatbelt.
your seatbelt on?
Yeah,
Take off
it
your
is.
seatbelt.
If
But I can't lie though. If I'm with my bedroom, that's a guy.
Remember,
The
you've
seat's
adjusted
mine.
the seat to your comfort levels, innit?
Yeah.
So now you have to get out, open the door, like get in the back, open the back door, whilst watching the person get in your comfort. You patting that seat how you wanted it, innit?
I can't lie to
And
you.
you're gonna watch
guys.
that person. And then more times, like 9 times out of 10, the person don't want to move the seat because
They like it.
they like it.
No, but I can't
So
lie.
now you gotta say, yo, bro,
Beg you.
I beg you for it.
I can't lie though. I can't lie. I'm sorry. I'll actually get up.
how long that is?
No, but alright, let's.
If I'm with my guy,
If we're all
depending on
going,
who it is, they'll act like they didn't hear you the first time.
Yeah.
They'll make you ask them again. Huh? What you saying? I beg you move forward there.
But-
And
But
you don't
wait.
I can't really feel my foot.
But can I say something? Can I say something, guys? Maybe I'm very nonchalant, yeah.
Pins and needles.
But I won't even notice them kind of things, you know. I'm very shameless. I'll ask them like, please push it forward.
No,
I want to
6'3",
stretch
so
my
you
legs.
gotta move them, man.
You understand? I'll actually tell you. I need to stretch, man.
I'll push my little passenger seat forward, but you're still sitting in the back. Like if like we're all going to the car, in my head the passenger seat's mine.
As the girlfriend,
and
right?
even just period. And even if like Frank could be like, it could be like between the two of us. So who's going to be? I'm passenger. I'll put the seat forward. Yes, but I don't care that you got long legs.
Nigga, you get in the back.
No, you're getting in the back.
If I'm in that car, you get in the back. Like, I just know, but I just feel like things like that, like I said, like just it is respect. Like, do you know what I mean? Like we all waited for that day where we could ride up front.
What do you think about like people who use their age like to get things? Like, so there's like man them that would be older than a certain man, and certain times they want to be
older
man's age, but then next time they want to kind of say, yo bro, like,
wait, how much older?
Like what, 5-6 years? Like, but on a day-to-day, you're on the same level, but in certain situations they'll try to assert that.
Cut them off and tell them to go fuck off. See, yeah? No, I don't even rate that thing. Once we're friends, we're boys, we're moving together. Why do we now need to start thinking about age? Like, we should already have a mutual respect for yourself.
No, but there's respect.
Then don't be friends with younger people.
No, but this is the thing though. This is the thing. And I'm talking from experience. My thing is, I've never been one to pull rank on my brethrens.
Exactly.
I don't.
I don't pull rank on my brethrens. I got friends that are younger than me.
Like, not saying that I roll with a bag of youngers.
Yeah, I get. But you got young. Yeah.
I've got men that are younger than me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm one of the oldest within certain circles, innit? But at the same time, I just feel like from a man's a man, from a person's grown, to a certain age, and they got certain things, you have to give them that respect of being a person. It's no longer, but I'm senior to you.
Yeah, exactly.
My feel is your seniority will speak for itself. Do you get what I'm saying? If you carry yourself in a certain way, that will show. Like,
exactly.
I'll roll with a certain man, and I come to their car, and they'll be like, "What, Frank? Do you want to sit in the front?" And I'll say, "No, you're blessed." Do you get me? Some people will look at me and be like, "What do you mean you're blessed? Bruv, sit in the front, blood." Like, but for me, bruv, you were sitting there. Chill, it's good. Like, we know the respect. We know, like, you're not gonna disrespect me over a front seat. Do you get what I'm saying? But I've seen it happen where man disrespect man over a front seat. See man dragging man out the front seat like, you dickhead, come, James, man. For a front seat, it's not that deep. Adjust your front seat so that I'm comfortable as well.
Yeah,
that's it. That's my perspective, innit? Do you get me?
Yeah.
But trying to kind of keeping it along that line. Kind of. All right, ladies.
Yeah.
You're getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah. DJ. You're getting married. Yeah. Does she have to take your surname? Ladies, will you take his surname? If he says it like this, you either take my last name or there ain't nothing to talk about. No hyphens either.
See, naturally.
Money.
Yeah,
no, naturally, I would have taken his surname. Unless he has
We'll
one
switch
of
off your
those
mic,
dead.
No.
Unless he has one of them dead surnames, yeah. Like, naturally, I would have taken his surname. But if he came with that. Looking at this, I can't remember what film I watched. But there was some back and forth about the surname. She was like, "No, my daddy doesn't want me to lose the name, and because I'm his only child and stuff like that." Cool. If he's like, "No, like, you're my wife, like, you've got to have my surname, and I'm not doing this double barrel thing. Like, take my surname, or fuck it, let's just not get married. Go and marry your dad."
I don't know. I don't know why people do double back. Why do people do it anyway?
Because they don't want to lose.
I think it's more to do with the lineage.
But then when you divorce, you can
convert back.
And I feel like it's just traditional.
Why
are you getting married to plan
a divorce?
Like, I can get it back though, isn't it?
Yeah.
What? Do you know what? I'll give you 5 years. I'll run with it for 5 years. Then we're gonna be done. I'm taking my shit back. Like,
yeah, but I don't know why people get it. It's not something that will come to my mind. I don't care. I feel like when I want to get married, I want his name anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so DJ.
Unless it's a really dead.
You know what I'm trying to say?
If your missus turned around and said to you, "I'm not taking your surname,"
to be honest, now, like, with the double barrel thing, we're having that discussion right now.
Okay.
So we
How's that discussion going?
I'm saying...
Let's be frank.
I'm saying you got to take my surname.
And she's saying...
She's... I remember my missus is from just females in her family. So literally there's no guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying to her, you wanting to hold on to your family name, it can't be passed on from you anyway. Because our child's name is my name.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? She tried to put it on my child. I said, ain't no way it happening. So, yeah, like...
Why did she want your name though?
It's not, she doesn't want my name. She will take my name,
But
but
she wants
she wants to have a double barrel.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, nah. And I say, obviously I'm pitching it like, don't you want the same name as me and your son?
Yeah.
Like...
You want to be different.
Yeah. But I think where she's been, like, so with her family name, like, their name, they love their name, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, the sisters use the name as,
I get
oh
that.
yeah, we're these sisters. Like...
So...
No, but I get that.
So
but
she doesn't
at the
want to
same-
lose that connection.
But for me, if I ever decide to get married, it's something I'm willing.
To let go.
Yeah.
I want to know... I want to know...
It would be
I
hard.
swear.
It would
I don't
be
think
hard,
it'd be
but
hard for me,
no,
though.
it'd be hard, but I'd do it if you like. It wouldn't be hard in the sense like, do I really want to do? Yeah, but it'd be hard. Like it would take getting used to.
Yeah,
100%.
that's the only thing. Getting used.
I would like to hear what maybe her dad has to say about it. Have you spoken to him about it?
I haven't spoken.
Or are you willing to have a conversation with him? Or is it something that could happen soon?
Yeah, but I think that he wouldn't tell her otherwise.
Okay.
But
He won't tell her to take her name.
like I think he would be happy that she wanted to keep, as I said, because it's just females.
Just females, yeah.
So there's no guys that like you ain't got sons that's gonna pass it on to
Carry
their
the
children.
name. Oh, is that what you think it is?
That is what it is. That is what it is.
That's
So
a sticky one though.
yeah, so it's like yeah, but I haven't even thought about speaking to him about it. To be fair,
That's what I'm saying. Is it a conversation you'd be ready
but
to
yeah,
have?
I would have that. Yeah, 100%.
What would your
Have you got
arguments?
kids?
What would your arguments
Yeah.
for be?
How many?
One.
Girl, where?
Where?
Oh, you're good then.
Yeah, my name's cool. My name ain't going nowhere.
That name is solid. That is certified. Like, he's a boy child, isn't it? So yeah.
You're kind of good, but you just want her to have.
Yeah, like because I just don't see what you're holding on to it for.
Because my mum.
Because the name's gonna
My
die.
mum's
The name's gonna die with her anyway. In terms of
There's no guys.
there's no. She's not gonna have children that's gonna have the name. So that's the end of the line anyway. It's just you're ending the line during your lifetime, rather than saying,
See, I've got my mum's
I'm
surname.
holding it to the grave.
I've got my mum's surname.
Okay.
But once my mum got married, she's got her husband's surname.
Oh, she just left you on.
It's
Just
like,
left you lot out there.
she's got her. So
I don't know them damn kids. They their daddy's children. You your daddy's child.
But like my mum divorced from my dad, but she kept the name because me and my sister had the name. Do you get what I'm saying? So she never went back to her maiden name because she didn't want to have a different name to me and my sister. So
That'd be weird as well. That's my mum. So why she got a different
yeah, it's just like getting like questioned in the airport and that.
But
Like,
my
is this your
kids-
youth? Like,
all right,
it's
so
just like
with my kids, what I done, like with my daughters,
what you did.
what I did. Sorry. So they've got my surname and their dad's, but there's like I've more done it so that they could choose because I know what their dad's like. So I've got one daughter and she knocks off the dad's surname by choice.
okay.
Where do you get what I'm saying? Like she'll put my surname as her surname, whereas the other one doesn't.
So what's on their passport?
Which way around? The older one or the younger one?
So the older one picks her dad.
Okay.
Like it's not. There's no hyphen though. I never put a hyphen.
Okay, it's just
Yeah.
name and
Yeah. So the older one, because she has a better relationship with her dad,
Okay.
she uses his surname.
Okay.
Whereas the younger one, where she doesn't really have that bond with him, like on a lot of her school books, you'll see my surname.
Okay.
But I've never told her. I just had it there as a choice.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought it would always be a double barrel if you're using both names, but I see what you're saying where you've done it.
Yeah,
Because I think Asians do that.
No, for me, it was like in my head, they were always meant to use their dad's surname. Do you get what? So that I don't know what the difference is, but I just felt like if I put the hyphen, it meant that they had to use
of course.
both.
Yeah.
So I kind of left out the hyphen so that if they decided they didn't want to use my surname, that was cool. But then if they wanted to use mine,
They can.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, fair enough.
but then my son, I didn't put my surname.
You've got his dad's name.
Yeah, I think I'm a lot older now, so it's like, it's your dad. You get what I'm saying?
That's your name.
Yeah.
That's your daddy.
All right, cool. Let's keep it stepping. Right. Do you know what? Should we just do the Wiley thing?
Wiley.
Are we ready
Can
to
I
have
be?
that
Can
conversation?
I be honest
I'm
with
ready.
the whole Wiley thing? You
Yeah.
know, I refused to watch a lot of the interviews because I kind of
I didn't watch the interview.
I didn't watch none of it because you kind of like just from the comments alone, I didn't feel like I needed to, but at the same time, I've always felt like with certain things he has a point. He just doesn't articulate himself well. That's point blank. Period.
Yeah,
that
that's
doesn't.
it.
So
That's it.
that was it for me. Like in my eyes, he said what he said.
And he didn't say nothing wrong.
He said
Not
what he
one
said.
thing.
And I think if they're gonna have that energy for him, it needs to be for all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
'Cause
single one, including Donald
Literally,
Trump.
honestly, that was one of my main and few angles. Is that hold on, alright, cool, right or wrong, what he said, but it's the reaction to what he said.
Yeah.
Why? He made references to a few things, quite a few stereotypical things. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But things that everybody's familiar with.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? Not saying he's right, he's wrong, but right or wrong, he said things that a lot of people are familiar with. Cool. My thing is, so many people on a more regular basis say things discriminatory to blacks, to women. Do you understand? And they're given that platform that is, that's controversial. Ooh, you shouldn't be saying that. Ooh, da, da, da. But not the kind of backlash that he got ASAP.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, the energy was hella different
Like,
from Wiley.
But this is
I would like to say that I subscribed to his channel because I noticed that where they locked him off of Twitter, I didn't even follow him. On
YouTube
Twitter.
hasn't locked him off though.
I didn't. No, exactly.
They
I
have
didn't
good-
follow him on Instagram, but when I heard that they like deactivated his account, man, I went straight over to YouTube and subscribed.
Come on.
But this is what I'm kind of trying to address is that, like, okay, yeah, he said what he said, but my thing is, what he was saying was the example that they gave when the way they dealt with him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? He's saying that
See what?
you can't say nothing against these people because if you do, there's strong ramifications.
Period.
As opposed to saying something against black people, saying something against women, saying something against paedophiles,
But saying
or whatever.
Jews,
But
problem.
yeah, and I feel that his point was proved.
And it was proven.
100%.
They didn't even try to hide it. They were like, yeah,
Nah,
fuck
the
you.
people, what I kind of would contest is the people coming out saying, no, Wiley's wrong for saying this, Wiley's wrong for saying, okay,
When
cool.
Dutch came out, I was thinking, huh?
Yeah.
And the worst part, man even tried to say, stop doing drugs. You shot. Like,
Pardon?
no, isn't that what he's doing? Like, it's like, were you not in prison for selling drugs or whatever? Did you not do that? So, and then you're trying to, allegedly.
You got to be politically correct here. Allegedly.
That's what, and it's like, and you're saying that you let us down, and then people are agreeing with Dutch. I was thinking, how did he let us down?
But you got to remember.
Then I realised people, it's never the message, it's the messenger they focus on. So.
Yeah, 100% though. But it's just like,
Do you know what it is? It's I
Katie
think,
Hopkins has got fans.
do you know what? I can't.
Big
No,
fan.
but she's got fans.
No, but that woman, she
you understand?
rattles me. I can't.
What's his name?
She gets on my nerves.
Tommy-
I can't
what's
stand
the
her. And the Tommy,
Robinson?
Yeah.
he's moved to Spain
He's
now.
got fans. He's got people that
This
stand
woman
behind
put on a
every
whole-
word he says.
Didn't she put on a whole burqa and
Yeah.
done?
Yeah, I was
a
making
whole-
fun of. She's
and-
done so much shit.
like,
Yeah, she's
What
so
outrageous.
much. She's out of order.
What did Boris say about people looking like letterboxes and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
I didn't even hear
For
that
how
one.
many
What
years?
the
For
fuck?
how many years
Yeah.
have people compared black people to animals and savages
Yeah,
and,
and
this
monkeys.
And that and
Look what they
rare,
did to
rare.
the prince's Meghan's son, the royal child,
Yeah.
for that matter.
Do
The
you
fact
get what I'm
that
saying?
people are even more rattled at Meghan than they are at Prince Andrew is just it says
It's
it
mad.
all. Just,
Yeah.
this is
It's
England.
I just feel that I just feel like attention being paid to the wrong things here.
Mhm.
Do you understand?
Mhm.
That's my personal opinion. I feel that too much attention has been paid to the wrong thing. You have to listen to what someone is saying as opposed to just
Who is saying it?
jumping on
Bandwagon.
power words, on, you know what I mean? Trigger words, should I say.
Oh, that too.
You know what I mean? People don't listen to a sentence, they listen to certain words in the
Yeah, and
sentence
pick out
then
what they want. Yeah.
formulate the
Yeah.
sentence from that word.
Yeah.
As opposed to, it's like me and Monty would discuss one time about the Kanye thing. You have to understand what he was trying to say.
Mhm.
He might not everyone's articulate
understood
enough
him.
to. There's been times Monty's been here and she's tried to put a point across, and she struggled because
I'm not
she,
articulate.
within that moment
Mate,
she's
no,
not been
man.
able to articulate.
Yeah, what she's trying to say.
Do you understand?
It's not that a point's
But
not valid.
if you give her a moment
Yeah.
and listen to her,
Yeah.
and even to some degree help her out a bit, like,
Yeah.
you know what? Okay, are you trying to say this?
Mm.
She'll be like, no. Then you ask her, are you trying to say this? And she'll be like, yes, that's what I mean. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, the unfortunate thing for Wiley in this instance is the platform that he has. Yeah? And this is the difference between him and a lot of other, not even the difference between him and a lot, because he's a public figure, just so much like Katie Hopkins and certain other people.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he has been made the example,
Yeah.
which I feel is unfair.
Very unfair.
Because so much has
But what do you
come
think we
before
can
him.
do about, like, what do you think we, can do about, like, all right, it's happened, they've deactivated, they're doing their whatevers, but what could, like, because, like, everyone's in agreement in the comments, that, okay, what he said, he didn't articulate himself well, but he had a point.
A lot of
Big
people ain't
point.
agreeing though.
No, but
Yeah, some people, a lot of people
actually-
feel that,
Alright,
but the
so-
majority are
No,
agreeing
but
though.
what
The
I'm talking
majority.
about are the people that do agree. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool.
like, what?
This for
what-
me.
what do we
alright,
do?
For
Yeah,
me,
what
for
do
me,
we do?
yeah. All right, cool. For me, I'll fly the flag. This to me brings us back to the whole Black Lives Matter movement, in the sense that as a community, we need to have our own and be responsible for it.
100%.
Period.
As a community, we need to put ourselves in positions where we can influence society. All right, cool. Wiley got given an MBE, right? Or
Yeah,
whatever.
one of them. Yeah.
Like, he's saying he never... okay, cool. I don't know what comes or what privileges come with an MBE or whatever. But I know that you have a certain amount of money, you can move certain mountains. You have a certain amount of influence, you can create certain situations, you can make certain things happen. I feel that as a community, not even trying to segregate Wiley, but within our culture, we don't have enough of that unified voice. Do you understand? Black Lives Matter ran for about 4 weeks. We know it's dying out.
It is.
There's a few people still clutching on. Those are the real ones. Those are the renegades. Those are the
Black
revolutionaries.
Pound Day tomorrow, by the way.
Those are the
Yeah.
revolutionaries. Do you get what I'm
1st
saying?
of August.
Yeah, but not enough of us like rally together. Just the same way he criticized the Jews and all the Jews, the Jewish people came together as a community.
Yeah.
For example, if a child in a black neighborhood gets killed, if the community come together, or is like, let me rephrase that. If a black child is killed in police custody or or a black man or a black woman is killed in police custody, it's for that community to rally together and make them accountable. Go to the police station, put in letters. I was reading, I was paying close attention to Lynn, is it Lynn May? May Lee? Lynn
Oh
May?
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Lynn May Talks.
I know
She
she's
does
like
a lot of the
ZZ Mills's
economies,
friend.
She does a lot of the
Yeah.
governmental talks and
Mhm.
economy and stuff. And it's about literally rebuilding a society for us. Do you get what I'm saying? And we don't have that. But
everyone
too
keeps
quick.
talking about it. Like,
No.
What,
But
like-
you're saying, what do we do?
yeah, I know, but
Cool.
I'm
It's got
saying
to start
like,
with this conversation.
yeah, I know, but when do we start doing?
All right. Now, this is the problem.
It's draining.
How many men want to go and be politicians?
Yeah.
How many men want to go and become police officers?
Mhm.
Do you understand? How many men do we encourage to become police officers?
Facts. That yeah.
Yeah.
I would
How many
say
men
too.
do we encourage to run for office?
Because once they see a police, everyone wants, we need more black faces so that we can be safer in the system. You see a black man there, you're filming him calling him a rat.
Yeah. That's yeah.
And this is
Why?
this is the community that we live with.
Exactly.
So cool. If something does happen and there's a black police officer, he's gonna think, well, you lot don't even like me.
Yeah.
So
That's
what am I gonna stand for you lot for? Or what am I gonna shake the house for you lot for?
But I
I'm
still
here
think
on my
it's
own.
part of it's still part of
I'm in the establishment on my own.
systematical brainwashing.
If I go up against them, I've got all these guys against me, and I can't even go home and feel confident that my people, them in the ends, are gonna protect me. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's true.
This is where the breakdown. This is why Wiley can't say things like what he said.
Yeah.
You understand? This is why not enough is being done to protect us individually or collectively. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, if it's inevitably going to take time, but like I was saying, it's got to start somewhere. I remember, DJ, I don't even remember if you remember back in the day when I used to say things like, yeah, we need to censor a man, put him in police college. Do you get me? And I got that from watching a movie. You understand? I got that ideology from watching a movie. Fair enough, it was from the wrong side of the table, but essentially it bodes the same kind of principle.
Yeah.
We need our own in there in order to benefit. You look at Asians, you look at the Jewish community, you understand? Muslim community, they rally together
All the time.
when there's a situation. Have you ever been in Ilford and seen someone get into road rage with an Asian guy? And you see everyone come out from the shops?
It's true.
You don't want none of it. Because you know, if you put a hand on that guy, you're going to get flogged by the whole street. Do you get what I'm saying?
Flog your ass.
But you know, you go certain areas and you get...
Go Woolwich, they will just walk past you.
I saw a clip, very sorry to go left, I saw a clip on YouTube, on Insta, where one guy was switching in the shop for whatever reason, and by mistake, something that he kicked or pushed hit another man. And he's another black man. The black man took it to him. You're not even deep in that. This guy's flipping about something. He's upset about something. He's clearly upset about something. The guy was ready to punch him. Like, are you mad? Are you did it? It was clearly a mistake.
Yeah.
He didn't pick up the thing and dash it on the man's head. It was in his rage. He mashed up the thing and the thing bounced back and lit the man in the head. Now this guy's just seeing red. You pussy over. He was on him. I'm like, hold on, you don't even know what. It's that whole, okay, you're more angry that the thing hit you than why he's actually upset. You understand? And again, just in general, like a lot of things get lost in translation.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like I said, a lot of messages get misinterpreted or misheard or not even heard at all because like you're saying, the messenger, no one's hearing it. Okay, cool. We've got a booming industry right now.
Because if Stormzy had said that, I feel it would have got hold. He might have got, the treatment Wiley got from, the people above. I feel a lot more of us would have been like, yeah, he's speaking facts.
I'll give you a prime example. Ricky Gervais at
Who's that?
Oh, the
Ricky
award show.
Gervais. What award show was it? Oscars?
Comedian.
Yeah,
Oh, when he was
one of
talking
them.
about
Oh, the
all
Brits?
the,
Yeah, I think
when he
it's
was
the
talking
Oscars.
about
Was it the Oscars?
Pedos.
One of the
when he
most
was talking about the
highest-
pedos and saying that some of these people when
He called out everybody.
he called out everyone. Okay. Yeah,
Do you
I
think
remember
he
that.
lost his job?
Nope.
Do you think he got his
He
manager
told them
dumped
they're
him?
pedophiles. They're gonna go to the island.
Do you think his manager dumped him?
Wow?
Do you think he lost his Twitter account?
That's
Do you
fucking
think he lost
true.
his whatever? Do you
And you know
understand?
what's crazy about you saying that? I saw the clip the other day. I saw the flipping clip.
I was busting up because
Okay.
I was like, yes, that's the Ricky that I know and enjoy.
He
Do you get what I'm
called
saying?
all of them.
Like I was saying, like
All of them.
it's weird. Again, going back to the whole, everyone's got sensitive and these comments and everyone can reply and criticize and
Yeah.
remember the people that are doing the most complaining now all used to watch South Park.
That's fucking.
and that
The
was
Simpsons.
full of certain jokes.
That was, that was actually.
whether it was homophobic jokes, anti-Semitic jokes.
It was mad.
Do you get what I'm saying? Jokes about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Jokes about Muslims. Yeah, Bin Laden was in there.
That's
Like,
true.
do you get what I'm saying? Have you watched
The Simpsons,
not Family Guy? What's
Family
that
Guy,
one?
American Dad.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of the things they say in American Dad?
110%. That's true.
Family Guy. Do you see some of the jokes they have against Cleveland
Yeah.
in Family Guy? You have to think like,
That's like.
hold on, should I really be laughing as a black man? Should I really be laughing?
That's
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's why I just feel like I don't. That's why I've always said I don't believe in cancel culture. I just feel it just depends on the individual. Does that make sense? So the internet can come and cuss your ass and say, "Yo, cancel him, dead. We're not doing this." But if you're like Chris Brown, they tried after he beat up Rihanna, he could have been.
After they had a fight.
Yeah. They actually she hit him first.
After
All
they
right,
had a
sorry.
fight.
Correction.
He won the fight. But it was a
By
fight.
decision.
I
Yeah.
can't stand you.
Yeah.
I can't stand
By
you.
unanimous decision.
I'm even hearing that the kind of
TKO.
situation with
Yeah.
Megan and Tori as well. I heard it because he was fucking her. Anyway,
What?
she was fucking him up. Tori and Megan, sorry, that's why he shot her. But she was beating him up, boy. But anyway,
Yeah.
I just
That's
whenever I hear that story, I just think of Harlem Nights.
what's
When
happening?
Eddie Murphy shot her in her pinky toe.
Oh wow,
That's all I think of.
But how both feet?
I
There's
don't
a
get
ricochet,
that. I
innit?
don't
Like,
get
no,
that.
he just pow pow. Like,
Yeah, maybe that's what it
Yeah.
was, boy.
It was a feather
Because
trigger,
flip, because I.
Is it, you know them?
But
feather triggers
where was
and
I
light
going with
triggers,
this? Why
bro.
did I start? Why did I start naming all
Go
these
on.
things?
Megan.
No, why did I even get to Megan?
Because cancel culture.
Yeah, cancel
Yeah,
culture.
yeah,
It don't make sense because and Ivorian though, they tried to cancel her.
Well, what did she do?
If you remember, she had a fight with Renee and they said she had STD or that bullshit, whatever. I feel like if you
Let's talk
allow
about real
it,
issues, not gal beefing over weave.
I can't
Yeah,
stand
you stole
it.
my weave, innit?
I can't stand
You stole my you wore my weave to the ring.
But
Yeah,
like,
you
I
had
just
the
feel
cheek.
like it just
Didn't
depends
even
on the
pick me up in the
individual,
pictures.
regardless.
Mm.
Does that make sense? Because Wiley,
like
he
you
said
said,
a
it's
lot of
the
madness.
messenger, innit?
Yeah, so I just feel like when it's always, and I feel like I don't know why people.
What I don't like in regards, again, in agreeing with Monty, in regards to that whole cancel culture, is how quick our society, and I don't mean, and I didn't say blacks as a culture, I said our society, being the music industry, people from the industry, people that are from our walk of life, were so quick to jump on him and ridicule him and cancel him. We all know Wiley says some outrageous stuff, but if you listen to Wiley, Wiley's actually a very intelligent man.
Very.
Do you get what I'm saying? He's a very intelligent man.
You
Like,
know, he
look
reminds
at-
me of Kanye.
They say genius to some degree looks a bit mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? When all these geniuses from back in the day, Isaac Newton, Michael Faraday. When Michael Faraday was in the fields with a kite
I went to the primary
and
school.
a key and a key on a kite trying to catch electricity, people was like,
They were like, "What's
"You're
he
a madman,
doing,
bro."
bruv?" Yeah,
But
yeah.
That was the catalyst to light bulbs and how we harness electricity to this day.
Can you imagine?
I think the bit I don't like is that straight away people start throwing out drugs.
Yeah, like
And do you know
just
what
'cause you
makes
don't understand
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like,
Just 'cause
It
you don't
means
understand
means-
someone doesn't mean they're mad.
And do you know what really
Yeah.
irritates me is that I know for a fact, especially people in the industry, all do drugs. Whether it's weed, whatever the flip they do, Molly, codeine, you do drugs. So it's like, why are you not always
What's your
quick?
top three?
Weed, Cali, Ami, Sativa.
Okay. What about indica?
I can't stand this guy.
I know you fucking codeine. You look like you fucking codeine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Dude, my mum's listening to this.
What's understood doesn't need to be said.
So it's like when Dutch, that's why I'm always like, I could not even believe Dutch did that, and he hashtag don't do drugs. I was just thinking, it's a piss take, to be honest. It's a piss take.
But even, hold on, wait.
it's
But
a
even
piss
if you felt like someone was doing drugs, I don't know. I'm like,
No, but
I don't think you should just.
Yeah.
But this is what we do.
This
This is what we do as people. We look for a reason for the cause.
Yeah.
You understand? We look for okay, cool. Charlene comes in. Oh, she ain't got shoes on. Bro, what's the matter? You alright? No, I wanted to wear slippers. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's cold out there. Okay, but you don't know what my feet are going through as to why I wanted to wear slippers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have to attach something as a blame.
That's a reason, yeah.
You know what I mean? My thing
An
is,
explanation.
everything in this world has a reasonable and logical explanation. It's just a matter of perspective.
Period.
You will see a madman on the street and call him mad because he's talking about this and that. But in his head, he's making perfect sense. Do you get what I'm saying? In his head, he's making perfect sense. All these radical preachers and their interpretation of the Bible makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Every book you read, depending on the reader, has a different message.
100%.
Or the message is received different. You know what I mean? And I just feel that in regards to this situation with Wiley, I feel that it's unfair that people were so quick to shut him down and label this and label him as that. When did you listen to the message? Did you try and understand what he was talking about?
And I just think there's just bare young people online just talking crap, don't even know what they're saying, what they're
you
doing.
got gassed up lighties, gassed up lighties getting more positive press.
Talking about
and this is the thing, than the industry Wiley's trying to wake us up to.
Thank you. That's what irritates me about us.
Yeah.
He's trying to wake us up that, listen, there's things that have gone on in this industry that I've experienced personally, firsthand. That's
He's
not
probably
right.
seen a lot of things as
And
well.
If it wasn't because of certain attributes, it wouldn't be here. We are the reason why the industry's here. We're the consumers, we're the reason for the production, we're the artists.
Performance, yeah.
Do you understand? Without the performers, there's nothing for the consumers to consume. Without the consumers, the performers are just performing. Like you might as well just be in your bedroom playing in front of a mirror. The industry was built, or currently is being kind of grown around us and our preferences, our lifestyles, our ways of thinking and doing things, whether it be drill, R&B, hip hop, like whatever. Cool. He's saying that. Who represents us as a culture within these establishments, within these institutions? When you go to these labels, who within the label stands for us?
You got old white man with receding airline managing. He's a top for flipping rapper, so that's probably just come out of
talking
head.
about Stormzy's lit. Talking about Stormzy's the hardest rapper out there, but we know he's not. We're not saying he's shit. We're saying there's got. Come to my hood. I will show you 5 rappers that will bury Stormzy. But was it cultural appropriation? Or what's the word? What's the terminology for it?
Yeah, I would say.
Culture vultures.
Yeah.
You take the ones that you take.
You
take the ones that you think maybe you can control.
Yeah.
Or that you can use that.
You can mold them into what you need.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Now, we all know the age-old saying, money talks. Now, the people that money talks for, you can see it in how they transition, in how they progress. Do you know what I'm saying? There's some people that, listen, no amount of money can buy me. I'm going to be who I am. Do you understand? Some people know how to work the ticket and, okay, do you know what? I'm going to have to ride this wave, like Wiley, I'm going to have to ride this wave for a sec, but once I'm in there, let's shake this house, innit? Do you get me? I will bring it back to.
Who's that?
I'll bring it back to the slave mentality. No, I'll bring it back to the slave mentality.
Who's
There's
doing
always a kunta kinte.
No one's really doing that.
Yeah.
Wait, no, there's always
In
a kunta
England,
kinte.
especially.
Oh, but Wiley is.
Yeah, apart from Wiley. But who else?
Mega Man. I'll even give it to Mega Man as well.
Oh, I don't really know. Who's Mega
But
Man?
Mega Man's
Alright, what I got beat up by
Mega Man's more polished.
So
He's
solid.
more
No,
yeah,
but
he's more
top one.
refined
I've not
in
really
his
heard it.
approach.
Oh, is it?
He's more
Yeah,
refined in his approach to it.
all right, cool.
Do you
But
get me?
and this is a genuine question,
Mhm.
yeah. How up there are they to make a difference? Like, I'm talking about people that are actually up there that could potentially.
I don't think there's a
Within the
black
industry,
person
within the
in the industry
within-
that's actually up there
within
that
the
can actually
industry,
that has power, you know.
I'll make reference to a person like Darkus. Yeah,
Who's that?
Darkus, he used to be the head of Ireland
Okay.
at Universal. From my experience, I know Darkus did his bit for the black community within the institute of the music institution.
Okay.
Mhm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Show me otherwise.
I don't even know.
You know what I'm
who it
saying?
is.
But from what I saw, he did his part for the black community within the industry. He's moved on to greater pastures. Cool, fine. My thing is, you got man like Mega Man, you got man like Wiley, but because not enough people collectively
Yeah, I was
stand
gonna say
by
that.
them,
Mhm.
it's one voice.
Yeah,
Like
it
they're
don't.
chatting shit.
Yeah,
It's one voice. Now, my thing is, like I said, I brought it back to the slave mentality that, cool, there's always a kunta kinte. There's always going to be a kunta kinte. That's how
true.
revolutions start.
That's true. That's true.
You understand? There's always going to be a kunta kinte. But how many people are ready to stand
I've
with
not
kunta
seen
kinte?
one artist, rapper, singer, back Wiley. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've just not seen anyone
No, they
tweet.
backing him.
No, I've not
Like,
seen
nah,
anyone come
he's
out and
my
say
boy.
he
I
said
don't
what he
agree.
said was right.
I don't
Like,
agree
no one's
with what
come
he-
out and said,
like, I'm not
I
saying what he
Because they
said
don't
was
want to
right.
get dropped by their
They don't wanna
label.
get dropped.
That's what I'm saying.
They know
Pussy
who
or
runs this
coon.
thing.
Yeah.
Because they know exactly. That's what pisses me off. You know. That's why
yeah, but
sometimes
that's
I
how
feel
you
like
know we haven't patterned our.
we
thing
haven't.
properly
That's what I was gonna
because
say.
People should be able to do that,
Thank
and
you.
even if they
Thank
don't know
you.
that, it's
Fuck
cool.
it, we're patterned.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to this. I'll do it myself. Like like that's why sometimes I feel like Americans sometimes, even with their rowdiness, because I know for sure, even if two artists are beefing, if let's say Wiley and Stormzy thing, I know for sure if they were American and Wiley said that, as much as Stormzy probably hates him, because someone like, I don't even fuck with this nigga, but he was right. You know, understand?
Yeah.
That's one thing about Americans, they'll still say what's wrong and what's right.
Yeah.
But I feel with English,
But
it's just too much fuck
America have had to face that revolution. a
That's
bit
true.
More
than we have, right?
aggressively than we have. Do you know
Because
what I'm saying?
just today, I was arguing with someone that's like I'm actually cool with. Like, this is someone that I'll call not a friend, but we're associates. We're cool. And she was saying, this is what I mean about all lives. Like, all lives do matter. Da, 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 da. I just realised that's why I feel like a lot of people still don't understand what Black Lives Matter means.
Yeah.
They're taking it as a trend, or they're not understanding that it's our everyday life. Like, it's we wake up and breathe Black Lives Matter. Like, this is what's supposed to happen. And then with everything, and it's dying down and everything, I don't know. Like, I feel we've got a long way to go.
We have got a long way to go. But in closing, what I will say is, let's be a bit more mindful and take time in
Learning.
understanding people.
Mhm.
Let's not be so quick to just dash people to the wolves because we don't necessarily agree or
Thank
see their point of view.
Mm-hmm.
It's a matter of perspective. Take
True.
time to look at things
And understand.
from another perspective before you're so quick to judge.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
100%.
That's my bottom line. Do you get what I'm saying? The industry, society, we've got a long way to go as a community, but I feel there's a few people making noise right now, and I feel if we support them,
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
That's what I want to do. That's
Yeah,
exactly
same.
what I'm fucking doing, man.
Yo, Frank
Let's
for mayor.
go.
Hey.
Hey.
You have been listening. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to Let's Be
Hi.
Frank podcast. I am your favourite Frankie Boy Jones.
I'm actually your favourite, Monty.
I'm not anyone's favourite DJ.
I'm gonna be your favourite show.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, guys.
Follow us on Instagram at LetsBFrank podcast.
I'm about to talk my shit. Huh?